Hello and welcome. My name is Peter Afrasiabi. I'm an intellectual property lawyer with One LLP in Newport Beach, California, and I'm thrilled you are law curious. Today's Law Curious program will look at the recent high-profile controversy around OpenAI and its use of a voice that sounded like Scarlett Johansson and the public outcry about it. Now remember, nothing here is legal advice. So what are the laws as it relates to owning one's voice and stopping others using your voice or a sound-alike voice in commercial endeavors? Is it illegal? Let's find out. Let's start with first legal principles. Your voice is yours, like your personhood. It is your personal property. And the laws that protect your voice from being stolen are known as right of publicity laws. Now, these are state-based laws that exist almost everywhere. These laws say that it is illegal to take another person's name, image, likeness, or voice, and then use it to gain a commercial advantage. The question we now confront in the AI digital age is, how do we control AI machines from taking our voice, like mine you are listening to here, and then replicating that voice and using it to sell products or defame people? But you ask, has the law seen before the misuse of others' voices? Yes. It turns out this happened before the AI digital age. There is a case from the 1980s involving famous singer and actress Bette Midler. Here's what happened. Ford Motor Company wanted to sell one of its cars and make a commercial. It wanted a nostalgic song from the 1970s that Bette Midler had famously sang on one of her 1970s albums. Ford approached Midler to get her consent to use her voice in the background, singing her song to help sell the car and associate the car with her. But Midler refused because she did not want to participate in such commercial endeavors. So Ford went out and hired a sound-alike to sing the song sounding like it was Bette Midler. Ford then released the commercial. Bette Midler was not amused and filed a lawsuit under California right of publicity laws. Her case went to the Federal Court of Appeals, and Bette Midler won. Here is what the court said. Why did the defendants ask Midler to sing if her voice was not of value to them? Why did they studiously acquire the services of a sound-alike and instruct her to imitate Midler if Midler's voice was not of value to them? What they sought was an attribute of Midler's identity. Its value was what the market would have paid for Midler to have sung the commercial in person. The human voice is one of the most palpable ways identity is manifested. And this also once happened to famous singer Tom Waits when Frito-Lay made a commercial selling potato chips using a voice imitator. The imitator had previously been a cover artist of Tom Waits, so knew how to imitate his voice well. The commercial was made and then broadcast over radio stations. Tom Waits heard it during an appearance he was making on a Los Angeles radio program. Well, you can imagine he was shocked. He realized immediately that whoever was going to hear this and obviously identify the voice would also identify that he, in fact, had agreed to do a commercial for Doritos. Tom Waits, like Bette Midler, sued. What did the jury do? Well, the jury said $2.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. $2.6 million in compensatory damages, and punitive damages, and attorney's fees. So as you can see from the cases, using another's voice is a dangerous game to play. So let's now go into the AI age and talk about what happened with Scarlett Johansson and AI and voice imitators. AI can make replicating anyone's voice easy. You do not need a voice imitator actor, which is expensive and time-consuming. Any one of us can speak into an AI generative machine, and with a few sentences of our speech, the AI can learn our voice and then append the voice to any written content that gets uploaded. AI has changed everything. In fact, this is me you are watching, and this is my voice, but it actually is my AI avatar speaking in my voice the words I wrote myself. Who knew? So OpenAI is one of the leading AI companies, and it asked Scarlett Johansson to use her voice. She refused. And OpenAI then released a version with a voice assistant it named Sky that sounded an awful lot like Scarlett Johansson. So let's listen. Check out this clip of Sky from OpenAI that OpenAI released to showcase her as a voice assistant.
From right of the ChatGPT app, and this will open up GPT-4o's audio capabilities. Hey, ChatGPT, I'm Mark. How are you?
Oh, Mark. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Hey, so I'm on stage right now. I'm doing a live demo, and frankly, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. Can you help me calm my nerves a little bit?
Oh, you're doing a live demo right now? That's awesome. Just take a deep breath. And remember, You're the expert here.
Well, I must say, I personally hear a voice that sounds like Scarlett Johansson. Some people, on the other hand, say they do not hear it. It is, I think, at a minimum, very, very close. So OpenAI has apparently dropped it and also claimed that it was not an AI creation, but was a voice actor. But does it matter either way? Not really. As you learned earlier, if you are trying to sell a commercial product, such as a virtual assistant, and you want to sound alike to evoke a person, you have a problem given the Midler and Waits cases if you just copy their voice to pass off your service or product as being sponsored or affiliated with the voice. Here, OpenAI had asked Scarlett Johansson, just like in the Midler case, and she refused, just like the Midler case, and lo and behold, a voice appeared that sounded awfully similar. And if you train an AI machine to learn a person's voice and then imitate it, the AI machine is really no different to the imitator actor. On the other side, there are times when a use may be deemed a fair use or not an infringement, especially if it is not selling products and is some sort of parody, for example. Those types of transformative parody events can allow certain rights sometimes, but to be sure, always check with a lawyer, especially in this complex digital age. So will you ever get to have a virtual voice assistant that sounds like Scarlett Johansson? Or Jennifer Aniston? Morgan Freeman? Or what about Humphrey Bogart? Personally, if I could pick, my choice would be Bogey. Whether we get any of these choices, however, depends upon whether those people, or in the case of Bogart, his heirs, decide to grant rights to third parties to use their voice to help sell commercial products. And remember, a voice misappropriation claim is one for invasion of a personal property right, a person's right of publicity to control the use of his or her identity as embodied in his or her voice. This means consent is required. Stay tuned because there is now pending federal legislation to address deepfakes of people, and this will start adding federal laws to the equation of right of publicity and likeness misappropriation. Thank you for watching today. Stay law curious, and we will keep answering the fun, interesting, cutting-edge legal issues that are affecting all of us every day.